On the roads of Gaza, a continuous line of people keeps moving south. Families are packed into vans, cars, and even donkey carts. They are escaping Gaza City, but what lies ahead is not safety, only another round of displacement. The Israeli military says it now controls about 40% of Gaza City and is moving into what it calls the second phase of its ground offensive. For civilians, this means once again being forced to flee, often with just minutes to grab their belongings before the bombs start falling. Many who had already been living in tents are now abandoning them because of fresh airstrikes. Among the thousands leaving is Muhammad, a mother trying to protect her 7 children. She says she fled Gaza City as the bombing intensified, but her struggle didn't end there. "We have been searching for a place to stay, but we couldn't find anything," she explained. Evacuation orders are constant, while buildings continue to collapse under heavy bombardment. Hit subscribe button for latest news updates as we move on. On their way south, more towers were destroyed. Now, like many others, Muhammad and her family have no clear refuge. And for those who do manage to find shelter, a new problem begins. Tents are extremely scarce and painfully expensive. For families already drained by nearly a year of war, the costs are impossible to manage. One father described how he has been searching for shelter for more than a week. He said he spent 2 days in Khan Yunis with no success. He then looked for a patch of land in Al-Zwayda but couldn't secure a spot. Finally, he ended up near the beach, forced to pay almost $200 just to rent a tiny space. In southern Gaza, camps are overflowing. Families are crammed into overcrowded areas like Al-Mawassi, where there is no promise of safety. Even these makeshift shelters are now stretched beyond capacity. The sense of displacement has become a routine part of life. For many, the journey south feels like an endless march into the unknown, one nightmare leading directly into another. Palestinians know this may not be the final time they are forced to leave. Every new offensive brings fresh destruction, erasing entire neighborhoods and leaving behind landscapes that are almost impossible to live in. People in Gaza City fear this operation is not only about military control but also about removing them permanently, pushing them further away from their homes. What once were bustling communities are now reduced to rubble, with little hope of return in the near future. The human cost is clear on every road. Families are exhausted, children are frightened, and elders are left without proper shelter. With each passing day, survival means moving yet again, carrying what little they can, never knowing where the next destination will be, or whether it will be safe at all.